Alright folks, the deck is Control Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to build up a starship in their early game, working our way towards some copies of Airlock Breach so that we can gain some health, remove our opponent's stuff, getting ourselves to a Rizzler, and figuring out a way to close out the game. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
The nightmare shall end.
You will know pain.
Alright, looks like a full mull to me. I don't know that it got much better, but we have different cards now. At least we do have Cheese Man. Alright, hopefully it's not like the combo deck, because that wouldn't be great for me. I might need to save the coin even just because my... well... let's just develop this so we can get cheese on board. Egg? Or dragon? Probably dragon. They're ramping. I think it's unlikely to be any slow druid other than like spell damage burst, because like ANR, Yogg, all the big stuff that you'd ramp towards are not in this format. Okay. So what we do want to do is just gain a bunch of health through like the Airlock Breach, the defense crystals. And ideally just make it hard to burst through. Imagine we get a Brittlebone Buck off of this. That's pretty good too. Yeah, that's gonna make a really big starship. It'll be a 9-mana starship.
You're barking on the wrong tree!
Well, that's a problem.
Take it cheesy.
I guess the corpse explosion will get me there eventually. So let's just take a 50-50 here. I do probably need to clear this, or they just keep summoning copies of... wait, no, they wouldn't, but... either way, we're just going to rely on the corpse explosion to solve this problem, hopefully. I suppose hydration station is also a thing that will have to be dealt with. Good snipe. Okay.
My blood boils for war.
Really, that'll be pretty good, right?
You're barking on the wrong
Okay, that's fine in terms of hand space. Like next turn wants to be coin Ziliax. Oh god. Can you imagine a hydration station in that?
Stop and smell the flowers.
I do not think we are outvaluing this deck as it currently stands. Such a disaster.
You're walking on the wrong tree.
Yep. Let's hope for the best off of this. I wouldn't call that the best, but this is pretty good. That's about it. Maybe helps us set up a Threads of Despair or something. Oh, we're getting swiped. What is the bonus effect here? Lifesteal. I kind of just have to stall until the hydration station goes off. So, I guess we just keep stalling. That's a pretty good pickup, at least.
Hoist the colors!
You're walking on the
Citadel stands strong.
Oh, and we got head. That could be good for getting me more copies of Soul Stealer. Really just trying to find the corpse explosion here.
You're walking on the wrong tree.
Wonder if it makes sense to go Threads Soul Stealer. And just don't think about it too hard, just grip it and rip it. It'll depend on the order of death rattles, I suppose, so maybe that's not the best game plan.
Time waits for no
Like,
one.
my life would be much easier here if I simply just drew a corpse explosion, then I wouldn't have to think.
Nothing gets past my house.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know Threads math. Or the interaction at all, apparently.
Tree.
Alright, that feels like it could have gone worse for me. And I still have the Soul Stealer. As well as the big cheese. Jeez. That's scary. That's less scary. That's actually a huge relief. Obviously, I don't know what's in hand. Or
Always room for dessert. You won't find a magically aged cheese.
this is still all fine. I don't think I wanted to play that anyway. Oh. Now you show up. Let's just eat this.
Your souls belong to the land.
Walking on the wrong tree.
And rip this. That deals with the gray bows now. Those are actually two really good hits when they're pretty low in fatigue. I'm really just trying to find... That's fine. The defense crystal here. The ham is pretty annoying. I don't think that particularly does anything. Like, where's their attack going? Okay. I guess that does something.
Time waits for no one.
Okay. Defense crystal? Don't eat it. God. Yeah, let's eat first. Sure. And I think we're just playing a Rizzler. There's still one more hydration station that we have to get through.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
That's a brutal top deck, man. It's gonna eat the... It's gonna eat the other copy of the defense crystal here. There's no doubt in my mind about this.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, that's still a bad hit for me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Eat here first. There we go.
Energizing mana coil.
Here.
Perfection.
All eyes on me. I must report.
Gives me a bit of a buffer in my health. Okay. So what are the remaining threats here? Another cube, all of these legendaries in hand.
You'll see a rare specimen.
Draw battle cry. Those are not good for them. That's massively, massively low rolling, I would imagine. It's fine. Health really doesn't matter on the opponent's side right now. Like, what are they? Oh. Okay. Those were, in fact, pretty good. I did have a slight advantage into fatigue until then.
Eyes on the horizon!
Nothing gets past my house. Past my hounds.
Probably should have discovered sooner in the turn here. Oof.
Energizing mana coil.
Engines reporting in.
Alright, they're pretty much solely reliant on their random legendaries at this point.
Let the echoes of doom resound across this wretched world.
Okay. I still have the crown. Yeah, that. So again, it's still just all about these random legendaries. But without taunts, they're going to die here. They're going to die here. It's quite the game one. Maybe we'll just save this for next game.
I will show you what I have learned.
You will know pain.
Let's keep the Brittlebone in the Spire. See if we can hit a Dreadhound Handler. And this curve may be worth coining out the Brittlebone. There are ways that they can deal with it, depending on how strong their 1-drop is. Or if it exists at all. Okay. There are almost 0 ways that this can be dealt with.
Sorry, Gleeson. I am working.
And then we can just curve all of our death rattles into one another.
Nothing gets past my hounds. Nothing gets past my hounds.
It might be better to play the Baron, but this is more fun. So let's do the thing that's more fun. Wow, we're just... Oh, no, we're not going to get it. Never mind. We almost got the complete dream. So 4, 6, this will be a 10 mana on its own, which is relevant for like the sake of the death rattle effect on the Spire. Holy high roll.
The citadel stands strong.
Another good draw.
Nothing gets past my hounds.
We just go face. Like, I just want this to die now so that we can press this button. You know, the nightmare scenario is they just have a... Oh, Reska isn't legal. Oh, thank God. Ship it. So we should get 2 10-drops off of this. That seemed like a good play.
Need all ties. You give the best hugs.
Go here. Grab this.
We do what the living cannot.
Good hit. I don't think I've played any Drain Eye, unfortunately. This does give me like worthwhile board if they play a Soul Stealer here.
Action. Perfection.
Just maintain board advantage. We do know they have the Malted Magma. I am also, like, super susceptible to them just having Kill Jaden and me not, because I didn't open that card. Oh, it is that's a Draenei. Cheese. Should only be 1, 2, 3. Is actually like 1 too many, isn't it?
Strike a pose.
Such a perfect specimen.
Okie dokie.
Your souls belong to the Lord.
I think despite how it looks, we might be slightly behind. They have more resources than I do right now, just in total. And, like, again, the looming threat of a Kill Jaden is still there. Maybe the Starship value can save me. That could be a problem too if they get ahead before me. I kind of need to get my Rizzler online. I've already played a Frostspell. And I think I would like to go Brittlebone into the second Defense Crystal so that I can make another 10 mana thing.
Till death do us part.
The worst.
In out of resources in my deck.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
And in my hand that can compete with the opponents.
My collection grows.
Alright, I think my lone remaining advantage is the Starship. So I need to lean into that, find the Buck, and hope to get lucky off of the Kobold. I think I'd rather, I don't care about the spell. I just need to ramp the Rizzler here. Woo! Is that something?
Strike a pose.
Time's up. Let's do this. I cannot dodge that. I have but little time. Portability.
Okay, now it's something. Ooh, that's also something. Soul Stealer.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
It's another card I unfortunately don't have yet.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
This would be a good time for my own Headless Horseman.
Your souls belong to the living. Yeah. Strike a pose.
Who's this? It's probably not something that I can allow attack. Gotta rip this. Probably develop one of these. Those are two very good rolls, and then Cenarius is here as well. It's an incredibly good overdraw for them. It's a second Corpse Explosion, but they've played 0 Soul Stealers. There we go, finally.
Eyes on the horizon.
Finally, we can start to get our starship back online. Just need both of these to die, then we'll get 2 10 drops.
Strike a pose.
I've got Corpse Explosion into launch the starship. Corpse Explosion is a little bit terrifying into that. I do not see an alternative here. I think it clears anyway. Let's go ahead and launch that. Fortunate burn. Yeah, we're very limited in resources now.
Need all ties.
It's not so bad. They didn't want a hero pet. Oh, they must have a really important card.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
Like left in their deck that they don't want to overdraw. Kind of want to make sure that we get head in the near future. Those would have been 2 consecutively very good overdraws for them. Because it doesn't, like, get them closer to fatigue.
Your souls belong to the living.
It's a funny card to have come out of the starship here.
Cards are left. I am bereft.
Both of these are extremely good. Honestly, so is this. I think we just get the stuff that gives us more resources for now.
My cards are low. Witness
More resources. This also gives me more resources. The goblet could be a good way to get even more copies of that adaptive amalgam. I do not want to play that under any circumstances, I don't think. Let's eat this. These aren't great, but they can get golden kobolded. Let's do that in case we need to remove some stuff. Okay. They have one more Soul Stealer, so I don't want to be in a hurry to play the Rizzler here. This is very good. Let's see if we can force out the Soul Stealer.
Short. I must report.
Job's done.
Hold your horses! Hold your horses!
Your souls belong to
Perfect. Exactly as planned.
Strike a pose.
That's bad.
Job's done.
Both of these guys and the Sour Fang. Sour Fang likely just dies here, and then it's possible we overdraw the Rush Amalgam, which is our stronger amalgam. Like, it's especially stronger with the goblet play that we were working towards.
I can't dance any faster!
Yes, the goblet play. Okay, that's fine. It was a cute play, but not terribly meaningful. Also, nice. Okay, so it's now largely about what gets generated on both sides. This will go here. We bite it and trade.
Reach for the skies!
My cards are low. Where did they go?
One adaptive amalgam is certainly something right now.
crumble by my hand.
It's not that big of a deal. In fact, it's rather expensive for what it is.
Nothing gets past my hound. I should have taken a vacation
That's a good hit, though.
Arms up!
I do not actually want to play this Sylvanas yet. Just because they have a free trade over it with no value for me.
Short. I must retort.
No cards are left! I am bereft.
I think I have the lone remaining big board clear.
Will bring destruction.
Wait a minute. Oh. If I hit the rush kobold, there's a world where we steal that, right? Let's bite, see what we get. This is probably a good choice here.
Till death do us part.
And I think because I have the corpse explosion, I do not want to give up the, or play the kobold here. It's possible we're just not playing the kobold at all.
Eyes on the horizon! I can't dance any faster!
That is going to make one big minion, but that also sets me up for...
Infinity is darkness, and I am infinite.
Yeah, this just sets me up for a real easy threads.
Go!
Another Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
So this could block some of their development this turn. I wonder if they're fishing for a kill Jaden specifically off of the kobold. Holy. That's 2 games? I don't think I'm finishing this brawl before it's over.